What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be hopping back into some regular matches. I've crafted a deck here that I just really wanted to play out, and it has obviously more than one copy of everything, but I got it from seeing all the Weenie decks in Singleton, all the mono white Weenies. Obviously there's a lot in Singleton, as it does tend to be a very strong deck archetype in the format. So yeah, I went on and decided to build a deck mostly built off those same Weenies, and then thrown in an Angelic Exaltation into the mix as well. So starting us off here, we have 3 copies of Healer's Talks, 4 Hunted Witness, 2 Leonin Vanguards, and 2 Dawn of Hope. Obviously the first 3 are just our Weenie-like characters, and then Dawn of Hope helps us get out more creature tokens, helps us to get some card drawdown if need be. We have 2 Paladin of Atonements to keep our health up, as well as this card becomes really excellent. Say you've taken 2 or 3 hits of damage, comes up to a 3/3. You have 1 or 2 creatures on the board. Then it goes up to 6/6. So really strong 2-drop card alongside of Angelic Exaltation. Moving along, we have 2 copies of Seal Away for some removal, 3 copies of History of Benalia, as it obviously works really well with Angelic Exaltation, 3 copies of Mentor the Meek, as obviously we're playing a bunch of weak creatures, 3 copies of Resplendent Angel, as obviously if you can get this out and get the buff on it, it's going to be marvelous for creating you both units, as well as an excellent Angelic Exaltation target. 2 Unbreakable Formations, of course, to protect all of our Weenies and protect all of our units. 1 copy of Ajani, Adversary of Tyrants, to buff up our cards or get back some of these Weenies that we may need to just use for the Angelic Exaltation effect, I guess. 3 copies of Conclave Tribunal and 2 copies of Ixalan Bindings for some more removal. And then lastly, we have 2 copies of Leonin Warleader. Obviously, whenever you attack and those 2 lifelink cats come down, they also proc on Angelic Exaltation, so obviously that'll be pretty good. Alrighty, so yeah, that's gonna be the deck tech. We're gonna hop right into the games here, and that Azorius Artificer's deck is our next tribal. I was gonna say tribunal, but no, our next tribal deck. So yeah, we're gonna hop right in with this Angelic Weenie deck. Alright, and here we are up against Sindesi. And for some reason it's giving me the Teferi avatar. Even though you guys know I rock Karn, I'm not Teferi. This is a pretty good hand. Have some removal. Probably would have preferred one of those Ixalan's Bindings or the Conclave Tribunal to be a creature of some sort, but a history makes it to where we curve out nicely on turn 1, 2, and 3, so can't really complain there. Now 4 mana is getting a bit too much. We still do need it, of course, for things like Warleader, but obviously I would prefer seeing an Angelic Exaltation at this point, or something worthwhile. I may go ahead and shock out the Paladin of Atonement. We're up against Jessica. I haven't seen Jessica in a while. Or just Lava Cool. Okay. Alright, so we'll go with history here. And probably some more removal. We're up against Jessica, so I'm gonna, yeah, I was about to say, I'm gonna safely assume he has all the removal, counterplay, all that kind of shit in the world to help him. That's alright, we'll just keep throwing down units. Hopefully we'll keep drawing units, otherwise this could turn out bad for us. Wonder what he's playing though, because it's been a while since I've seen a Jessica Drake's deck. More removal? Sure, sure. I mean, I guess I'd rather all of this be going on my creatures into my face, but more lava pools. Never mind, that can't go to my face anyways. And we got a 2nd copy of Conclave. Great, so whenever our opponent does play something, if they don't have a dive down, we'll be able to yank it from them. More removal. Oh, is he playing a gate deck? Or land? Alright, so we're getting flooded. They're drawing, I'm guessing, plenty of removal and whatnot. Shit resolve. Come on. Okay, there it is. Oh wow, our knight managed to survive 2 turns in a row. Marvelous. Question is, do we Ixalan's Bindings the Ram or the Colossus? Probably the Ram, right? People are more likely to play more copies of the Ram than they are the Colossus, since they can get back the Colossus. Granted, they should be playing 4 copies of both, anyways. I don't know. We are running a bunch of Weenies, which can't even block out the Colossus, so maybe I do Ixalan's Bindings the Gate Colossus once it comes down. Our opponent's taking a sweet time. That's all right. We'll just play with the critters. So there's the Gatebreaker Ram. Show me the dive down. No? Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna take the Ram then. And just keep taking them away for 2, I suppose. We're getting flooded out pretty hard. 7 lands already. The expansion explosion has secured this route. He's gotta have something pretty big in hand, right? To be using all these guild gates. Or maybe he just doesn't want to draw anymore, so it's like, fuck it. Let's pull them all out of the deck. Another land. Holy shit. What is that? 4 land draws in a row? That's like 4, I'm fairly sure. 5, right? Because we already had Ixalan's Bindings. We drew the Conclave Tribunal. Turn 2. Maybe it's not 5 lands in a row. Maybe it is 4. Either way, it's ridiculous. Alrighty, and then the first card we get is Seal Away. So let's go ahead and kill Domri. Obviously, we don't want him surviving for very long. Now, our opponent's now on top decking, which is excellent for me. Okay, come on. Well, we'll keep going to the face with it. We have all the removal in the world in case our opponent does manage to get down. Oops. Does manage to get down anything. Healer's Hawk. Marvelous. We get another creature down. Now, you guys saw I'm only playing with 3 copies of Angelic Exaltation. I only have 3 copies. Otherwise, obviously, I'd probably be playing more. Gate Colossus. Whatever will I do? Probably use one of these 4 forms of removal I have right here, right? So we might as well tap the Mentor of the Meek. Keep a Seal Away up, just on the off chance that he draws some crazy combination next turn. I don't know what it could be to where he could play a creature with haste, but we're looking like we're gonna come out with this victory against the Gates deck. Gatekeeper Gargoyle. Okay, well that's not gonna do it either, so that's gonna be a good game. Alrighty, so now we'll just swing right in. Game 1 gonna be picked up really slowly, actually. Most of the times when I'm going into that, I'm like, yeah, it's been picked up fairly quickly, but no, that was a pretty slow and numbing game. Nonetheless, we'll hop right into a game 2. Alrighty, and here we are up against Villa Vincio? I don't know. Look, you guys, I'm not even gonna try it. This is a really scary hand, but considering we've been flooding out a lot here recently today, I'm just gonna keep it. Maybe having 23 lands and a Angelic Weenie deck is a bit too much. Playing the Shocked land on turn 1. Hopefully, I'm guessing he just had a shock in hand. He could have a Spell Pierce. No, opt. Okay. I think here we go ahead and play 1 copy of Resplendent because if he has removal, which I'm guessing he's drawn some form of removal in his starter hand. Ooh, you know what? Yeah, he should still have removal. If it's going to come down, let it come down on one of my angels, since I do already have two. Then we'll play Mentor into Healer's Hawk for the card draw. Yeah, so there's a Lava Coal. We knew he'd have some waiting. Angelic Exaltation is nice, so let's go and throw down Mentor with Meek. Hopefully we'll get some card draw out of him. And now that I said we would get flooded, we're not in any land drops. That's alright. Having an Angelic Exaltation in hand is nice. It means I can actually get a chance to show you guys the deck. Another Jeskai deck. That's odd. Oh no, I saw a Jeskai deck earlier. Is the reason I say that. It was like a Jeskai Gates deck, which was really weird to see, right? Counterplay, removal, something of the sort. No, he's actually gonna let me get the card draw off here. Nice. So yeah, we might as well go ahead and swing in. And we're up to 5 mana. One more we'll be able to proc the Resplendent Angel buff. But we'll probably just go into an Angelic Exaltation next turn. We'll see. We'll see what we draw. We'll see what he plays. We may just go into an Ixalan's Bindings. There's some removal. Something to copy it with. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so no Angelic. Actually, we'll just go ahead and play the Resplendent, as we have no creatures. But that's okay, because it means the turn after this, thankfully, since we drew a land, we'll be able to pump Resplendent and start getting some angels out alongside her. That is, unless he doesn't have... Yeah, okay. Of course, it's Jeskai. He has all the removal in the game. Alrighty, Warleader. Your time to shine. Unless he has some more removal. Conclave, there it is. Holy fuck. Alrighty. We'll just keep playing cards here. I don't really have any qualms with it. Now we can start pumping out tokens to get the Angelic Exaltation a little bit up, so not drawing a creature here, I was about to say, wouldn't be absolutely devastating. Sure, throw some removal down. Absorb? I can dig it. Now our Vanguard will go up to a 3/3, so we'll be able to deal that 3 damage he just healed right back to him. And unless we start drawing some stuff, I'll probably just keep on pumping tokens out with Dawn of Hope and then swinging in. I'm assuming he has some more removal, right? Can't just have 2 copies of Lava Cool, 2 Conclave Tribunals. Although the fact that he's drawing 4 of them in the beginning makes me a little nervous. I just can't see what this deck is going for. Obviously, Explosion could be nice. Precognitive Perception. This is a good card. It is a very costly card. 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Okay, so he's got at least one form of removal, we'll have to assume. Now, I can Ixalan's Binding his Conclave Tribunal, and he wouldn't be able to play anymore. That could work out for us. What do we want to get back, though? I gotta assume the Warleader's better, right? Angel's good, but Warleader at least has more health, so it can't die to a Deafening Clarion, which I'm assuming he has somewhere in his deck, right? Quench? Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely pay, so my Ixalan's Bindings can come down. But Resplendent does have a built-in self-buff. Let's just take the Warleader. Like I said, it can live to a Clarion. And I've got to assume he has one somewhere in there. Alright, so we'll attack with the Vanguard. Goes up to a 5/5. Mighty big creature for only being 1 mana. So he won't be able to play a Conclave on my Ixalans to get it back, because we But we Ixalan'd his Conclave, so as long as he has no form of dealing with Ixalans, he has no way of playing Conclave, which is obviously perfectly fine by me. So, 4 or 5 units, 5. I think we have lethal here. Oh, well, not because of that, but I think we had lethal here. Oh, come on. You can't counter my Dawn of Hope trigger. Risk factor. I mean, yeah, I'll take the 4 damage. You haven't exactly put me in a position to be worried about it, so I don't know why I would be. Swing in with our Warleader. Now, it does get the proc from Angelic Exaltation, because you are technically attacking with it alone in the beginning, which is when Angelic Exaltation procs, and it gets the buff from the cats, because Angelic Exaltation is just giving you a buff of how many creatures you own, and once you obviously produce the cats, then you have 2 more creatures. So, Leonin Warleader, excellent card with Angelic Exaltation. No, that's not going to do it, actually. You're going to need a little bit more than that. I'm just going to swing wide on you. Yep. So game 2 going to be picked up in a fashion that we actually had meant the deck to win. Not like that first game. And actually, I'm probably just going to call it here. Today's actually my 1-year anniversary with my girlfriend, so yeah, we're going to go celebrate and all that stuff, and it's already really late into the day because we've had the past 3 days off just chilling and just sort of hanging out. So nonetheless, if you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the deck idea, be sure to leave a like down below. You guys know it helps the videos, helps the channel. Of course, leave a comment for any suggestions on this deck, future decks, past decks. I enjoy hearing what you guys have to say, regardless of, you know, whether it's positive or negative. I will say this, there's been a lot more negative comments here recently, and like I've said before, and I'll say it again, I'm not really gonna deal with them. Like, if you're being negative but I think you're still having positive intentions, I'll tell you, like, hey, you know, maybe say it or word it a little bit differently. If you're just being a straight asshole, I'm just gonna block the comment and remove you from the channel. Honestly, I don't like care about losing 1 or 2 viewers whenever it's, you know, over just a purely negative comment that doesn't have any remorseful effect on me. So and then of course subscribe if you guys want to see more. I try to post at least 2 videos every day here in the past 3 days. I know I haven't, but I've been rather busy, and I'm sure you guys understand, of course. So yeah, I think that's it. As always, peace.